All right, y'all, we're gonna go ahead and get started. We ain't gonna be on long. I just want to show everybody two things. As I said earlier on the video, we have the gentleman, the company that I got FxCopyAndPaste indicator from. Well, they always come up with new strategies. They're always testing things, and he showed me this last week, y'all. And my partner, Mr. Robert Nolan, is on land also, and he likes it. This is going to really simplify things. Now, we're not changing how we trade. We still trade out of the strategy too, but this right here, people learn different ways. There are multiple different trading strategies. If one is not working for you, then you try something else, right? The one that I've been previously using is working, but I really like this trading strategy here because it's very simple. It does not require a lot of thought. If you can do your colors, you should have no problem with this. Okay, let's start here. Let's start right here. We are going to be starting to trade the pullbacks. All right, strictly trading pullbacks in the trend. And remember, first thing, we always trade with the trend. We never go against the trend. We trade with the trend. Below the 200 sells, above the 200 buys. Let's start with the buy trend right here. Okay. All right, what we're looking for, and I'm going to provide this template. What we're looking for, this is our 200 moving average right here, 200 EMA, I'm sorry, our 21 linear weighted moving average. You see LWMA, 21 linear weighted moving average, which is what we use right now on the other template. Then our 200 moving average, EMA, which is what we use on the other template. So we got that. Now, most of you are used to seeing the ZZ dots. We're going to take those off and we're going to put on the 3-level semaphore. There's not a lot of difference on it, and I'll show you this. If I put on, wrong one. Hold on. If I put on the ZZ dots, a lot of you are familiar with this. If we have the aqua right here and the golds, you'll see the change in the dots, right? Watch. You'll see the change, right? Now it does not have the white box around it anymore, though, but we use this. If I was to take the 3-level semaphore off, you'd notice it. But we're not going to be using the ZZ. We're using what they call the 3-level semaphore. All right, so let me put this back on the right template. So we took that off and going to use this. And I'll give you the settings for this. I'll put the settings and everything in Telegram. Now, how are we trading this? Okay, black to red on a buy, red to black on a sell. Okay, so it's just opposite. Black to red on a buy, red to black on a sell. All right. Now, if you want it even more simpler, if you say red to black for a sale, make these right here black. That way, I just like them red, but you can do this right here. Watch. To keep your memory. All right. And then make this one same thing. I just like them red for sales. I'm so used to sale, but I'm gonna change this to let people see, because it's all about color coordination when we trade this. So now red to black, looking for black. If I say black to white, I make these, black to red, I will make these red. The white one's red. So I black to red for a buy, and then red to black for a sell. But I like it this way, how I got it with red. Okay, so how we do this? You got your black dot. When price comes, you wait for first of all, you want to wait for the 21 moving average to cross the 200 moving average, right? And we got our MAC on here for that. Our MAC right here, the MAC indicator will give you the 21 crosses, the 21 linear crosses the 200 exponential, all right? So you'll get that alert. That's a push alert. You'll get that. Now you have your dot, you get that alert. 21 has crossed the 200. You want to make sure, and pretty much every time, the white candles are going to be above your 21. You're going black to red. You stay in. You don't worry about these small retrace dots. You stay in. First thing you're doing, my stop loss is below my black. But now I'm trading a buy in a buy trend. My colors are white. Both of my EMAs are white now. And I'll show you the significance in a minute. My EMA, my 21 EMA is turned white. My 200 EMA is turned white. Right? My white candle's going up above the 21. You're in for the buy. The small retrace dots, you could get out there if you want it and back in on the white if you want. I go from big dot to big dot. Or you can, with this, once you're in, you can use your XEDA. But the strategy is from you're only trading the pullback. So you're in this trade right here. Okay, you're fundamentally in this trade first. Now here comes the strategy. You got it, the red dot. This is the pullback. This is your pullback. Whenever this dot turns black, you get in for the buy, for the pullback. This is your pullback here. You're back in for that trade. You're out here. You got to let it pull back. It pulls back, right? Pulls back. All right, so you're in for this pullback. Where's your stop loss going to be? Your stop loss is going to be below. If this dot was over here, your stop loss there. Now, when it pulls back, when it pulls back, your dot. Remember, these dots can move. These dots can move, right? But as long as your price doesn't come back below your 200, leave it. If it comes back below the 200, then yes, you exit that trade. Okay, but I mean, you wait for that dot, you wait for price to start going up, but back above the 200, you fine. You take the retrace. This is your pullback. So let's get rid of these. And you're out right this dot. And don't worry, you're not back in anymore because you don't have another black dot anywhere in between here. So this is your last one. Now you're coming in for the sale, right? Well, price, you're looking for a red, but you can't take this red dot. Why? Because your colors don't match up. Red here, but you're still white. You're still white. You see this on an hour right here. You get a red here, so you're thinking, okay, now I'm going here. I'm going in. Why wouldn't you take that one? The reason you wouldn't take this one is because you got a black dot already. You got a black dot, right? You got a red here, so you think you're good, but you got a black dot. Now price comes below. You got red here. Price is below. Your candles are below. You take this. Your red dot is still good. You take that one. Price is below. Both of your moving averages are red. You're in that to the black dot. You're out at the black dot. Price retraces back. Your price pulls back. This is your pullback. Now you get your red dot here, but you're not taking that trade until what? Until both moving averages are red. With the moving averages, remember, with our moving averages, we get a push. You get a notification. So you're going to get a notification when that turns red. You're going to get a notification with that. And on the notifications, it says going down. So you'll see going down means what? Sell. Going down means sell. You'll see that. All right. So you're back in once, and then when your moving average cross, the two main things, your moving averages, the same color, and you cross. Same color and cross. You offer your red dot. This is your pullback. So now you're trading this. It's down to the black dot. You're out. You're out of that traded black dot. Pullback. This is your pullback. You're still in the sell trend, right? Because you're still up under the 200. You don't do anything. You get your pullback dot, but then what? We're still red here. Moving average turns red. You're back in. Your price is below your 21. You're back into the dot. You're back in. You're out at the dot here. Price pull comes back. Comes across. Now you're in a buy. You're in a buy. You could take this for the buy now because your black dot is here. But you have to what? You have to wait until your 21 crosses and both of them are white. You remember, basically, you're going to get an alert on both of them. You're going to get an alert. This turn white. You come look. Okay, it's white. You got an alert. This is white. Now these are two white, but you're waiting for price to cross. You're waiting for that match. Price crosses. You got red dot. That's just a little retrace going on up. You get out at the red dot. Whenever you get in, on my Mac, the amplitude of the Mac is a 3. Whenever you get in, your stop loss is below it. Your stop loss is below it. Going on up. You got a little small red dot. You could get out on the small red dots. Like I said, I know these are small retraces here. I get out at the pullback because we're trading pullbacks. So you're in here, you're out right there. You got your next dot. You're waiting. You don't get in at the dot. Why? Because your 21 is still red. Your 200 is white. You're still in the buy trend, but your 21 is red. Wait for the 21 to turn white. You get the alert on your phone. Your 21 is white. You check, you check to make sure your 200 is still white. You're back and you're back in. Now you can wait if you want for price to be above the 21, which I would recommend. But if you sometimes you might say, okay, I got my white, I'm going up. But you got, I took the half trends over here. We don't really need these. White, and you're above the 21, you're in. You're not going to worry about this retrace. Why? The only time you're going to worry about this retrace is if what? Your 21 turns back red. Your 21 is going to have to turn red first before price to come down. Some people will say, well, this dot could repaint, and it comes down. Well, you'll know that if your 21 turns red. If your 21 turns red, exit the trade, right? You're going to get a notification. But as long as price doesn't come back to that 200, it's not going to come back to 200 without this 21 turning red, right? It has to turn down and turn red for it. So you stay, as long as it turns white, you stay in that trade, no matter what the candles say. If the moving average stays white, you stay in that trade. The first hint of it turns red. And when I say not hint of it, I don't mean, in the current candle, it goes red, then white, then red, then white. It has to go red for that whole entire hour. That candle must close, and now it's red. Then I would exit. Could it turn right back white? Yes, it could. You enter right back in if you want it, right? Because you never know. As long as I'm above my 200 and this is white, I'm taking the trade. When it turns red, I'll exit. Turns back white, I'm in the trade. This is your pullback, right? This is your pull. You're in a buy. That's your pullback. This is your pullback. I'm back at my price turns, my moving average turns white again. I got an alert on my phone. I come back, I see my 200 is still white, so I'm good. I'm in the trade. Neglect all these up here, or just turn your XADA on. Does anybody have any questions about it? You can unmute yourself and ask questions if you want. You don't have to put them in the chat. You can unmute yourself and ask questions if you have questions about this. This is very simple. This is nothing but price action. All this is price action. Anybody have a question? Anybody?
Hey, did you say it was a 21 linear weighted? Okay. 200 exponential.
200 exponential. What is it?
Okay. For your main color, what are you setting for neutral?
I don't. For neutral, I'm setting it as the trend. So if my 21 for neutral is a buy, I'm setting it for the main color. So
go to your colors.
Yeah. Okay. Let me do that. Cup. On the 21, okay. This is the what? 21.
So you're setting neutral white on both of them?
On both of them, white, yeah. Giving it the benefit of the doubt.
Okay.
Right on both of them, red there, yeah. So this is very simple, y'all. You're trading the pullbacks. And the concept behind it is, if you're in a buy trend, you're expecting a pullback. You expect the pullback. Well, does not matter when this repaints. As long as it doesn't repaint below the 200, you taking that trade. Now, if this pullback below the 200, you're done with it. Leave that trade alone. Wait for everything to line up for the sale now, right? Lines up for the sale. We got our MAC right here, right? It's the MAC 21 linear weighted, 200 exponential, arrow shift 5. I use color, it should be just white, but white smoke, whatever, same thing. 21 linear weighted, 200 exponential. That tells me when my 21 crosses my 200. Remember, I'm going to get an alert when the 200 turns red. I'm going to get an alert here, but I'm not doing anything. Why here? Because why? I have not crossed my 200 yet, and my 200 is still white. I'm going to wait. Now, some people are going to go against the trend, and I understand that. Some people are going to say, well, let's turn red because you're losing these trades, missing these pips. We don't worry about the pips we don't get, because if that turns red, that could easily turn right back up white, and now you win it, you're in drawdown, right? Because now it's going the other way. Let everything line up. Use this template, let everything line up. Turns red, you get an alert on your phone, you say, okay, I got that alert, but this is not ready. And I'm not crossing my 21. Now you got to cross your 21. Your MAC comes tell you cross the 21. Both your colors are red. You're in for the sale. You're out at the black dot. Black circle, white dot. You're out at that, right? Now it's pulling back. You don't get back in this trade to win. Nothing here. I'm nothing here. You could get it. I wouldn't even get it. Why wouldn't I get in on the buy right here? Because what price came across, white. I got a MAC. Why wouldn't I get in for a buy? Somebody tell me why I wouldn't get in for a buy. Anybody know?
Because you already got the red dot.
Red dot's right here. Absolutely. So that keeps you from getting in drawdown. Because as soon as you go for a buy, it pulls back. Your red dot is right there telling you it's a stop. No good. So now I'm looking for whatever comes next, because this could turn white back up here, right? I'm not taking this though. I'm not taking this. I'm waiting for the next trend. I'm not going to chase. I'm waiting for the next trend. When's my next one? When I say next trend, I'm waiting for my next cross, my MAC. I'm right here. I got to stop for a buy here. That stopped me on the buys. I'm waiting for my next MAC cross, which is going to be that. If this one's up, my next one's going to be what? Down. So I'm coming over here. I get a down cross, right? I got a red dot here. I get a down. I'm already red here, but I'm waiting. I'm waiting for the cross. I'm waiting for this to turn red. That turned red. I'm not getting in here because I'm waiting for the cross, because price could do what? Just like it's been doing, down and up, down and up. It could go down and back up. It crossed here. Now, could price cross here and cross right back? Of course it could. Nothing's perfect. Nothing is perfect. But we see we're going to win more than lose with this. This is simple price action. It crosses. I'm out at my dot.
Now, do you believe that black circle could be on that left white dot as soon as you get the arrow? Here? Yeah.
It could be, but I don't think it's good. Let's see how far it is, because these are major pullbacks. I don't think it's going to be that big of a. It's not. It could probably been right here. I doubt if it had been up here. But once again, even if it was, would I get in the trade? No.
Right. Yeah.
If it was right there when I got my arrow, if it's dots here, that's the same as the other one right here. You know, so we're going to trade what we see. We're going to trade the price action. Right. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to trade the price action. You know, so if it's here, we get out at the dot. This is the sell pullback. When will we get back in? We get back in. We got our dot here. This is still where there's a little bit of white here. Got white here. We wait for that turn red. Turn red. Price is below. We back in to the dot. Could this dot have been right here? Yes, it could have. We don't know. It could have, but if it was, we wouldn't trade it. Right? We simply going to trade what the chart shows us. Then we come across, got our black dot here. So we're saying these black dots are the same as, you know, our yellow dots with the white box around it. It's easy. The black dots like this and the red, wherever it is, maybe that's the one. Anyway, the black dot right here, right? We got our retrace. We come in, we got that's the pullback from it for the buy. Of course, you see it's going to buy. That's the pullback. We got the cross right here. That is what we just said here. Cross down, right back up. Both our moving averages are now white on the cross. Moving averages are now white. We're in this trade. We don't care. It depends on you. You can get out at the red dot and back in at the white dot, and out at the red dot, back in the white dot. I don't generally worry about these smaller red dots. They're just small retrace. We know price got a retrace. And as long as I said, as long as that retrace comes, you know, and I stay in it, as long as this price does not go below my 21, I'm out. Somebody could say, well, I mean, you could say it just depends on the trading. As long as these candles don't go below my 200. But, you know, to save up money, as long as the retrace does not go below my 21, stay in. If it goes below your 21, get out if you want. I say the 200. If it does, as long as my price don't close to my 200, because we see what price does that a lot. Down and gets close and goes back. Right? So as long as price doesn't come down below my 200, it can go below 21. Come below my 200, I'll get out. But now I'm back in. My EA is on. My EA is on to the next swing, which will be here. I'd get out this red dot. When would I get back in for the buy? After this pullback, white dot here. Right? I'm back in to this next one. Because see, that dot is after this candle. There is no dots here for this, so leave all that alone. From the arrow to the red dot, you're out. Nothing else is here telling you to get back in. Now, some traders more experienced would say, okay, I'm back in. I got the dot, but I got price. I got a big bullish candle right here, price above my 20, get back in to the next. You can do that if you want. That's not how we trade it. But more experienced traders would probably do that. But get back in on the white dot here. Price is above. I mean, on the white dot, when price is above, first you're looking to make sure your moving average is white. I wouldn't get in on the dot. Wait for candles to be above my 21. Stay in. Forget about these right here. Forget about them. Up to the red dot. Right? Up to the red dot. White dot, you know, but price, you're not trading this white dot. Why? 21 is red. All red. Black dot here, which means I'm going back. As soon as white's here, I'm back in. And well, you can't win them all. It's consolidated. You see, all this is consolidating now. So if I got back in here on the white, and I stayed on my red, still, if I stayed in, it would have went up. Because I still got another. This is the buy dot. This telling you we red here. I would have gotten out. But as soon as it turned right back white on my buy dot right here, because remember we go from black to red. So I'd have came over here. I'd have been saying to myself, man, this is junk. This is consolidating. When it turned red, I'm gonna go ahead and get out. Right? I'm gonna go ahead and get out because it's been consolidating all these hours right here, not really doing anything. I'm gonna get out. turned red, but now I got another buy dot, so I'm getting happy. This is already still white. This turns white, I'm back in. Turn red. I don't know what I've done. I mean, probably, I said, man, it's consolidating again. I probably would have got out. But when it turned back white, I'm back in because I know I'm still on my buy dot. I know I'm still on the buy dot. So get back in to the red. Out there, I could have got back in on the white dot. Once my candles turn back white again, back in to the red. Then out, you don't do anything here because it's red. Black still buying. It's just buy continuation. You're just looking for the black dot to keep going. Once my price turn red, white, candles back. This is the reason why you want to wait for the candles to get up. When you start seeing these wiki candles, right, you don't really want to do anything because this price is losing power. It's losing steam, right? It's kind of indecision here. Comes right here. Now you see that. That's the indecision. White back in white here, bullish candle above your 21. Now you're back. Get out of the red. White. Candles above, back in, back to the red, and so forth. That's all you're doing. On buys, you're going black to red. Sales, I'm finally getting to a sell trend that's been buying. Sales, red to black. Except you don't get anywhere here until price crosses both MAs are red, you're in. And that's the strategy, y'all. It's simple. If you can line your colors up, no matter what, you might want to use different colors. That's up to you. You know, I recommend this right here so we all look alike. So when we get on Zooms or whatever, you know, we look kind of similar and we can ask questions. But this is it. The 3-level semaphore, I think, is in the Telegram group already. But if not, I'll put it in and the color change and everything. But that's how we trade it. Your alerts is going to be the most powerful thing. When you get the MAC alert, you know, it's going to be the most powerful thing. Robert, what do you think about this strategy?
I've been trading this strategy for a long time, and it's for me, it's the only strategy I like to trade. It's straightforward. It's with the trend, and if you just follow the strategy, you're going to win way more trades than you would ever lose.
Absolutely. The biggest thing, y'all, the biggest thing to remember is trade with the trend. Make sure your colors match. Your MAC crosses up or down, tells you which way you're going, your colors match, and then get out at the opposite color dot. It's not difficult. Now let's go over the EA that we have being built. And I tell you, tonight at midnight, the price is going to go to normal. We'll be launching the EA sometime this week. And I'm having some things done right there. It's being built right now. Let's go back where it looks kind of about right in here somewhere. No, about right in here somewhere. What the EA is going to do for you, pretty much the same thing. The EA is going to look for our matching colors. The MAC crossing, it's going to put you in, and the exit with the same exit EA that we have right here is going to be a few more things built into it to take you out at either the swing or the trend. So we're kind of combining the trend line EA with the exit EA. It's not so much the trend line one. The only thing we're using from the trend line one is it's going to have, you know, your default take profit stop loss, your risk percentage, you know, lot size, risk percentage. So what that means is before this takes, and it's only going to open one trade per session, meaning because we know what price can do this. And we don't want it to do this. It enters a buy, enters a sell, enters a buy. We don't want it doing that. We want it to detect consolidation. So what it's going to do, it's going to enter one trade, enter a buy. If this price comes back below the 200 right there, it'll just exit the trade for you. You haven't lost anything, or you know you haven't lost. Okay, and then it'll the next one, and you have to set it again. And if it came right back and went to a buy, that sell, it wouldn't take the sell. And if it came right back and hit a buy again, it wouldn't take that buy. We have to reset it because we don't want it going buy, sell, buy. If price starts consolidating, we don't want it doing that, right? So what we got is going to enter the buy on the cross. And now remember, you would be able to set the MAs on any MA you want. We use the 21 LMA, linear weighted, and the 200. You could set this on the 10 and the 50 if you want it. You know, I just like the 21. You have the ability to set whichever one you want for that. I like the 21 and the 200. And then once you arm it, you set your alerts on it. You'll also tell it to get out at the swing or the trend, which whichever one you want. So it's effectively doing the exact same thing that we're doing here. Does everybody understand that? The EA is going to be able to be set, and you'll be able to set that EA on as many pairs as you want. Just keep in mind risk management. Keep in mind, you got to make sure you don't have it on 10 pairs, all of them at $2 a pip, because it'll take everyone you set until it says you're out of money, or you don't have enough money in your account to support more trades. So you want to, be cautious with your management on it. Okay. But it's going to take the trade. It's going to, the default would be if it takes the trade at the 200 and you don't set a stop loss. I mean, you don't set a take profit on it, and you don't set, well, actually you're going to be forced to set either a swing or a trend. Now, let me show you this. Let me show you what I mean. It's going to be swing or trend here, the two. But it's going to also have a default take profit. If you have the default take profit set at 100 pips, it's going to override the swing and trend. So you're going to have a take profit in there somewhere. It's not like you're going to be able to set it and it has no destination. It's going to be one or the other. So just know if you put a take profit in, it will override this. The trade will enter in. It will enter in, and it will take you out of either swing or the trend, or whatever your default take profit is. If you had it at first, it would take you out. If it comes like this and goes back, it take you out. But now it's going to be either swing or trend. But for less than 10 pips, it will take you out when it hits back. And we'll show how it all works once it's out. So it's gonna effectively trade the same way that we're showing you right here. Except, it's only going to be one trade per session. It's not like come in and it's going to open up another one right here. You have to manually do that. But in a buy trend or sell, which, that's another entry here. Once your moving average turns back white, preferably wait for the candle to break across. That's another entry, right? Get out. Now keep in mind, if you have the exit EA on here and you have a default take profit set, meaning not a swing or a trend, say you have 100 pip take profit and that take profit is way up here somewhere, price comes up here, it's going to stay in the trade. You're going to come in and put another trade in. Your EA is running. The EA is going to effectively be managing two trades now. So whatever your take profit is for this one, it'll be 100 on here. The next 100 one could be, up here. So just know that it's going to be. So you want to not have a default take profit on. You want to more than likely use a swing or a trend. So it'll take you out the swing and that, because I'm also going to be we also having built into the trade your custom stop trailing stop. So when you set it, you're going to set a trailing stop on it automatically. It's going to be listed in there. Trailing stop 20, 25, 30 pips, whichever. I always do 20 on the slower pairs and 30 to 35 on UR pairs and GBB pairs. But it's going to have all that built into it. It's going to try to take out all the thought process and emotions. So you can just say, take it when it goes into a buy, swing, my default stop loss on it, and that's it. Kirk, I need to know how to get the 21 LMA. 21 LMA is simple. View insert indicators, moving average, put 21. Linear weighted close, and then what is it? White. Well, I'm sorry, we're not using that. The two MA and two color right here. Common. You're going to check this box right there. Inputs 21 LMA. Alerts on yes. Current false. Message like this, and push yes. Then you're gonna put your colors. That one's gonna be white. That's gonna be white. And the downtrend is going to be whatever color you want. Well, actually, all these colors being whatever color you want, but we prefer we all look alike, right? So the down would be red, and you set it. Same thing for the 200. You come right back over MA in color, do the same thing for the 200. 200 exponential. Anybody else have any other questions?
Hey, Kirk, is this gonna be a video? Because I just jumped on.
Yeah. I'm recording this right now.
Okay.
I'm gonna put it on an easier way to trade website. Then I'm also gonna throw it in our Telegram group. But y'all, I'm telling you,
okay,
this is how I'm gonna be trading from now on. strictly the pullbacks. I mean, I'll enter the trade when the price crosses, because if you notice with the MAC and price crossing, 99.9% of the time when you're crossing, both MAs are the same color. I have yet to see when the MA is a different color when it crosses. So that at least tells me the trend has definitely changed for that pair. Red, white, red. So I'm gonna jump in that trade. Now I will factor in some, you know, if I have a swing dot right there or not too. But a trade like this, I get the 21 crossing, 200 crossing, the MAs are already right color. I don't have a dot here telling me not to get in. That dot was over here, right? So I'm in that trade and I'm going up to the top. That's how the EA is going to trade. You know, I've never seen it where it's a different color. Down, both are red. Up, both are white. This is consolidating. When you get here, you would start to see, okay, I'm up right here, it crossed over, but I got a black candle. That tells you again, not in the trade. Right here, down, I got a dot telling me not to enter the trade. Here, I got a dot, not to enter the trade. Here, I got a dot, not to enter the trade. Here, I got nothing. Both are red, I can enter the trade. So it's all just common sense. It's all common sense, how it works. Anybody else have any other questions?
Your buy and sell dots and whatnot. Are they going to be on the end of the video and whatnot? How to set them up?
Yeah. Matter of fact, again, let me do this. I'll put this right now, so it's in the video.
I appreciate it. Like I said, I just don't know.
Yeah, you can go back and watch the video, and you can stop and start it and screenshot. That's the colors that I use for the 3-level semaphore. White, red, none, black, red. That's what I use. Okay. That's what I use right here. All right, to set that up. So now you can watch this video, stop it right there, and make yours that way. Do the what else we got on here? That's about it. I took off the MAC. I took off the that's the settings for the MAC. I took off the half trend and the colors for the MAC. You can make them white. I meant to make these white, y'all. I don't know why they got white smoke. But I mean, you can't really tell a difference anyway, so it don't really matter. White smoke.
So that's gonna be on easywaytotrade.com on your website.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna put this on here. I'm put this video on here right here tonight, and the template.
Okay. All right.
You know, and of course, let me go ahead and do the moving averages. This is moving out. This is 200 moving average. Always make sure you got that box checked though.
Okay.
And then the colors right here for the 200, and for the 21, same thing. 21 linear. Make sure your push is on. If you want emails, put the emails on. I don't want emails. I don't check them. Make sure you got. Oh shoot, that wasn't checked. I need to go back and resave all my templates for that check. Yeah. Oh, back to the colors. And the colors. So we get that. Now I need to resave this template because that button wasn't checked. Now I got to go change it on all of them. But I'll redo that. I'll do that. Now I just got to go back and save default on all of them. But that's it, y'all. That is it. That is it. And then when you get your chart, we always know this. When you get your chart looking like this, you know something big about to happen. Once you get parallel, you know something big about to happen. Right? That's our consolidation trading. The MAC really helps you know it's consolidating, right? Because it's down, up, down. It lets you know you're consolidating. All right, so you expect something big to happen. Then you got your red dot here. Both are the same color. Prices below it. Bam. Buy trend. Got your dot. Both my moving averages are white. Above, I'm in. It never comes back below. I'm in. Out of my red. Where's my stop loss when I enter? Below my dot. All right. I'm out right here. I don't get back into what? All this, let it go. Because I don't have a big black dot in between it. I'm out right here, let it go. I got a black dot now. The black dots that signifies the trend is continuation. I mean, strong. So I'm back. I got it. This is still white. This is white. I'm gonna let this candle right here though open above. So I'll probably get in on this candle. I'll probably get in on that candle right there because it's totally above the 21. Right, and there's no wicks on it. You don't see no bottom wick on it anywhere. So I know it's kind of strong momentum. I'm back in where I get out at. Get that? I get out right here. No more black dots in between. So I'll leave all this alone. Red here, but I'm not selling anything. I know this is putting me in late. Somebody gonna say, well, man, you missing all that. Okay, I miss it. I'm gonna get what I feel more comfortable with. I don't care what I could have got. I care what I get. right? So you might, and I said, you might trade that. That's fine. But just know it could go red and then continuation, just like it does, right? A dot appears up and pops up there. So don't forget. Now we're consolidating, dot, arrow down below, you're gone. Anybody have any other questions? This is it, y'all. This is how we're going to trade. I'll put this whole thing up. You'll have it on the website tonight. And easierwaytotrade.com. It's what, 3:30 right now? I'd say by at least 5:30, 6 o'clock, because I got to let this download and code and edit a little.
Is it for only the?
Say again?
Is it only for the hour time frame?
Oh no, you can scalp this. Remember, it don't matter what it does, what time frame. Red dot, turn red. I'm waiting. I gotta. What in the world? Wait a minute now. Oh wait a minute, I don't think my dots, my cross. Yeah, so far back, my max didn't show up back there because they only show up current time, close to current. So we current time right here. I got my red dot. Remember, for sale, we going from red to black, but I'm not taking this until it comes across, turns red. Stay red. Get out. I'm getting out at the black. I was back in on this one. Why? Because I got an alert here. I mean, I got both of them turned red. So I'm in on this and get out at black. Nothing else here. I don't have a red dot in between, a big red dot in between. No, somebody will effectively say, well, you got red dots here. Yeah, those are retrace dots. I just won't use the retrace dots, even though that helps me. I won't do it. I'll wait till I get me another red, right? Red dot here, and then wait for this to turn red. If this turns red when the market's open, goes down, that's an entry, as long as it don't have a dot on it. What did I just do? How did I do that? Let's see if y'all don't know. Oh, I hit the thing. Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay, look, let's go back a little bit. Right here. Got my red dot. Do I do anything yet? Nope. Red, did I do anything? Nope. Red, did I do anything? Nope. I'll wait here. You could enter right here with two reds, but remember, you're between. And then you get a black line. That's what happens. I'll wait for my moving average to cross. This is the biggest thing. Wait for the moving averages to cross. Now I'm in. I ignore these right here. I'm out here. I don't do anything here because I don't have another big red dot in between. So I'm out right here. This is the retrace right here. I mean, this is your pullback. We're trading the pullback. Well, from here to here is your pullback, right? I'm waiting for another red dot. Where do I get a red dot at? I get a red dot here. That's still red, so I'm good. Now it's red. I'm in. Down to my black. I'm out. Because it starts to go up, turns white. I don't know. It could keep on, but I'm out right here. No more red, no red dot in between, no big red dot in between. So I'm wait. Where's my next red dot? Right here. When do I get in? On this candle here, right? I get in on this candle, and that turns white. If that happens, hey, I'm still into my black dot. If you want to be safe, it turns white. Get out. That's up to you. Wait for it to turn right back red. That's what the creator told me. Said if you want to be 100% safe, well, whenever the moving averages change, you only trade when the moving average is the same color. If this is not the same color, it turns white for this hour. It's one hour, it turned white. So get out the trade because you don't know what it's going to do. If you want to be, set that safe, get out and wait till it turn back red again. You see it turn back red, you back in. We turn back white, you right back out again. Turn back red, you got a red dot. Now you back in and out right here at the dot right here. Nothing. So does everybody understand? We trading dot to dot. Sales red to black, buys black to red, and you waiting for the moving averages to once you get those concepts in your head. Wait for the cross, which is your MAC. Wait for your dots, your colors to line up, right? And that's it, y'all. Works on any time frame. That's it. Everybody got it. Once again, the EA is going to be out tonight, midnight. The price for the EA is going to go back to $175. It's on special right now for $100. I'm doing it for $100 right now. You go to an easier way to trade right there to get EDA, and when it's released this week, you'll get it. It's going to be licensed, so you won't be able to share it. And as I said, we're doing it for $100 right now, but it's going to effectively trade the exact same way. You're able to set it up on any pairs you want to set it up on. Does anybody have any questions? No questions? That's going to do it, y'all. Appreciate y'all jumping on.
I have a question.
You just gonna wait for me just to really end it. Go ahead, Denise.
I'm sorry.
I say any questions? It's about a silence. As soon as I say bye, I got a question.
I'm sorry.
I'm messing with you.
The $100, that's a one-time fee?
Yes, ma'am. One-time fee.
Okay, I got you.
One-time fee.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And like I said, it's going to trade the exact same way we trading here. That EA is a lot. It's going to be a lot of people who don't have a lot of time going to like that EA because it's going to trade the same way we trading. All right. Any other questions?
Kirk, this going up at 5:30, right? So I go back over it.
Well, I'm saying, give me. I'll put, because I gotta let this whole thing download, and then I gotta edit, do a couple of edits to it, and I gotta make it run to Walmart right quick.
Okay.
I'll put it in the Telegram. I'll put in our Telegram group that, hey, go to the website, it's ready. I'll do it, but I'm trying to have it done before 6 o'clock.
Okay.
All right.
Then.
Okay.
All right, appreciate it.
All right, everybody. We will see y'all later.